YouTube, this is the D.B.T Gamer Show, episode 57. And today I'm going to review Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask for the Nintendo 64. So, let's get started. Right, okay, let's begin. Now, Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask is a pretty good Zelda game. So let's start off with the story. The story of Majora's Mask goes basically like this. This game is a sequel to Ocarina of Time, but it's not the sequel to where Link's an adult, it's the sequel to where Link's a kid. So, in this game you play as young Link, and basically what happens is, Link goes on a vacation to a place called Clock Town, and when he's on this vacation, a guy called Skull Kid, who used to have a lot of friends, loses all his friends, and he becomes extremely depressed, and he mugs this salesman called the Happy Mask Salesman. He mugs her and steals this great mask, which is extremely powerful, called the Majora's Mask, and starts this really, really evil plan to make the moon crash into the land of Hyrule and Clock Town. So, I know he lost his friends, but that guy's pretty pissed off. So, basically, you've got to stop him from crushing Hyrule with the moon. But you've only got 3 days to do it. So, you haven't got that much time. Okay, next let's go to graphics. The graphics in this game are pretty good. I mean, when I first played Ocarina of Time, the graphics looked kind of blocky, but in Majora's Mask, it's a different story. The graphics, you can barely see the blocks that make up Link, and he looks really, really nice. Okay, next let's go to the controls. The controls for this game work really, really well. This is the GameCube version, bearing in mind, not the N64 version. So, let me just explain the controls here. The thumbstick moves you around. The L button's your L target. The R button's your shield. Z doesn't seem to do anything yet. The C stick is for your C buttons. B button is sword. A to use stuff like grabbing and talking to people. And pause button is the menu screen. You can also equip certain weapons to the C buttons. That's basic for control for now. Okay, next let's go dungeons. In this game, there are not that many dungeons. This is probably the shortest Zelda game in terms of dungeons. There are a grand total of, wait for it, 4 dungeons in this game. That's all there is. So as far as dungeons are concerned, this game's tiny. Only 4 dungeons doesn't sound like a lot. So, there are only 4 dungeons. Next is the music. The music in this game is pretty good. I really liked it. It's really nice, and it fits the game really well. Okay, the gameplay of the game is an adventure game like most Zelda games, and it's really, really good. Although it is a little short, considering the fact that there's only 4 dungeons. If you go to the open one, I'll show you some more stuff. Alright, let's go good stuff. The good stuff about this game is definitely the weapons. There are several weapons in this game, and quite a lot of them are extremely useful. The weapons you get out of the ocarina, the hero's bow. There are 4 types of arrows in this game. You get the fire arrows, the ice arrows, the light arrows, and the standard arrows. What weapons you get in the game? You get some bombs, the bomb chew, the Deku stick, Deku nut, the magic beans, the powder keg, which is basically just a big bomb that can only be used in the Gorons. The picto box, the lens of truth, and the hookshot. You also get in this game a massive amount of bottles. There are actually 6 bottles in total to find, but I found that you only really need 2 to actually finish the game, so there. And the main concept of this game is mass. There are several masks collected in the game. There are 3 masks of power. The power mask basically transforms you into a character and gives you new abilities. The Deku mask transforms you into the Deku Scrub. The Goron mask transforms you into a Goron, which gives you the ability to roll around like a wheel. The Deku mask gives you a kind of flying ability. The Zora mask is really good because it gives you a really great swimming ability, so you can swim through water really quickly. The Fierce Deity mask basically improves your attack power and loads of other stuff. But you can't unlock the Fierce Deity mask without unlocking these other masks first. These other masks don't tend to really do that much. The Postman doesn't really do that much. The Night mask just turns up into night. The Blast mask is just an infinite bomb. The Stone mask doesn't need to do much. The Great Fairy mask helps you find fairies, which is quite useful. The Scent mask, it just helps you pick up scents on animals. The Bunny Hood makes you run faster and jump faster, which is good. This doesn't do the damage, that doesn't do the damage. Now there's this, now there's this, now there's this. And the Giant mask turns you into a giant monster, which is a giant link sort of thing, which is really good for defeating the 4th boss. If you don't have this on the 4th boss, you are practically screwed. The captain happens to tend to open doors and dungeons and stuff. And that's basically it. Most of the masks don't really do that much, apart from the ones that I've mentioned. Okay, next let's go to the Ocarina. Well, the Ocarina is in this game. It's quite a useful item as it was in Ocarina of Time. You've got several songs which you can play. You've got a song at a time, which is practically essential for going backwards and forwards in time in this game. Since you only have 3 days to beat the game, you must constantly go backwards in time so you can have enough time to actually beat the game. It's also how you save in this game as well. The Song of Healing is essential for getting the 3 masks of power, the Deku mask, the Goron mask, and the Zora mask. You've also got a opponent song to call your horse. The Song of Sora is a warp song basically. And the Song of Storms isn't really used that much. Now I'm very sorry YouTube, but I've run out of time. So please join me in part 2 of my Zelda Majora's Mask review, where I will continue reviewing this game. Until then YouTube, bye bye.